understand Doug's just itching to teach you the fundamentals of running a snowblower. Is that right?
We have furs and his snowblowers.
Oh, furs and his. I thought maybe you were going to get your wish because it was snowing pretty good there for a while, but it's quit again. So. And the one thing that my dad taught me was that when you're learning new things, always leave room for errors. Because that's when you learn to grow. He said, and for his example was water skiing. He said the best part of water skiing is when you wiped out. He said it's no fun if you have a perfect run. What's fun in that? So he said you need if you fall, you learn something more. That means you're stretching yourself and pushing the borders. And so that's what I want you to do. Challenge yourself and have fun. Push the limits and do all you can do. So congratulations. I wish you all the best in the next chapter of your life. Thank you.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. Wow, 38 years has gone by so quickly. Actually, 41 years ago, this all started as a high school science project on radiation therapy. I was interviewing the oncologist in the cancer clinic at the Metropolitan General Hospital in Windsor, and I asked him if he would take me over to the lab because he said he had a lot to do with, a lot of dealings to do with hematology. And I went over there, he walked me over there, introduced me to the charge tech in hematology, and I asked her, do you ever hire for the summer? And she said, yes, in fact, we're looking for somebody. I was a high school student. So they hired me on with me and a fellow called Mike Cogliotti. He was a University of Windsor student. And we both worked that summer. I learned to do urinalysis. I learned to make media and microbiology. I learned to do some psychology. I got a lot of learning under the guidance of a lady called Flora, our psychologist. She showed me a lot of things, under the microscope. It was an amazing opportunity for a high school kid, believe me. Actually, when the students the year ahead of me came in, I was the one who taught them the urinalysis for that, that summer. So they kept me on. They liked what I was doing, so they kept me on weekends, and I learned to make the starch substrates for amylase with a big, volumetric flask. This is going way back. Urine plenty sticks were the latest thing. Plastic pee bottles were the latest thing. They had never seen those before, and they were certainly glad that they didn't have to wash glass bottles anymore. The techs were all excited about this. Technicon was basically the chemistry analyzers. The technology of the day was Technicon. Then the micro people taught me to make, media and showed me things in the micro lab. I started St. Clair. There were 60 students that started the course. 29 of us wrote our RTs at the end of that 3-year course. They kept me on. That's all through my training, and then I did my internship there. I also did a stint in the quality and analytical labs of John Wyeth Pharmaceuticals. That was an amazing opportunity. You really got to learn technique in that environment. It was a great place to work. And then my friend set me up on a blind date. And that friend is still my best friend today, Jane. You've heard me speak about her. She's a retired high school principal. And we're still very close, and, the rest is history. Throughout the years of working shifts and that, Doug's been a great help. Get my kids ready for school. a snowstorm together at home, and then, I don't know how many years later, while working in hematology, or in immunology, Janet says, well, I was 2 doors down from you. I got stranded in that same snowstorm at my neighbor, who was a technologist at St. Joe's with Janet. And who knew, also when I went to work in immunology, come to find out Joan was from Windsor. We spent probably the first 4 or 5 years of our life with our backyards right beside each other. Who would have known that, you know? And then Avis, weaving back and forth, our paths crossed again. So, and I hope I see all of